My name is Chris Treater from Higher Grounds Trading Company. Higher Grounds is Michigan's only 100% fair trade and organic coffee roasting company. My wife Jody and I started the company after living in southern Mexico, working with coffee growers. At the time, in 2001, they were getting a very low price for their coffee, and we moved back here to the United States to buy their coffee and roast it and sell it under fair trade terms. You're at the Coffee Bar and Roastery at Higher Grounds Trading Company. We're located in the Village Commons, which is an old state mental hospital that's being rehabilitated and has a bunch of different businesses in it. So this building that we're in is the laundry building, and the laundry building used to be the place where they did all the laundry for all the patients that were in the hospital. Jody and I and the rest of the crew at Higher Grounds renovated the laundry building in order to create our coffee bar and our roastery in it. And today we have a 6,000 square foot facility where we roast all of our coffee for wholesale and retail. We wholesale coffee throughout the United States in restaurants, cafes, grocery stores, churches, and schools. And we also do online retail throughout the United States, direct to consumers. And here in the coffee bar, people can come in and have an espresso drink or purchase a freshly roasted bag of coffee. The coffee bar is a very unique European-style coffee cafe where we pour only espresso-based drinks and freshly brewed single origin and blended coffees. All of our house coffees are blended via French press, which is a very high quality way of making brewed coffee. And we make all of our espresso drinks with homemade flavorings. We don't use any chemical flavorings. For instance, our vanilla latte is used with Shetler's milk, which is a local dairy, and vanilla syrup, which we make ourselves with beans bought from Guatemalan vanilla bean growers. We also have a full array of different products in the coffee bar that we found across our travels, such as books that friends have written about things related to our company, or coffee or spoons from different regions, such as Kenya and Guatemala, grown or made from coffee plants, coffee trees and shade trees, and hand carved. And we also have all of our coffee fresh roasted available so that people can come in and get a bag of coffee that was roasted just a couple days before. All of our coffees are purchased direct from growing cooperatives throughout the world. We only purchase from small-scale growers. 75% of the world's growers are small-scale growers, which have less than 10 acres. Those growers pool their resources together in order to buy from roasters such as ourselves. We, along with our importing cooperative, Cooperative Coffees, which is made up of 24 small-scale artisanal roasters here in the United States, but purchased directly from these small-scale growing cooperatives in Latin America, Indonesia, Asia, and Africa. And all of our coffees are gourmet quality Arabica beans. We purchase directly from the growing groups, import them into the United States, and then we roast to order. All of our coffees for any account are roasted once the order's been purchased and delivered fresh to the end consumer. After a grower grows the beans, picks them, dries them, processes them, exports them to us, we then get them in their green form. This is a green agricultural product, which is the coffee seed. And after we have this, we roast it in our Dietrich roaster. It's a U.S. drum roaster, which roasts it up to about 430 to 450 degrees, depending upon the roast, over the course of 15 to 18 minutes. And afterward, the coffee comes out roasted, which ends up looking like this. Each bean can be roasted differently and will be roasted differently. There's a few different factors that come into play when determining a quality cup of coffee. On the farmer's end, that can be the climate, that can be the soil, the altitude, and how it's picked and when it's picked, and then when it's processed. And on the roasting end, that has to do with how the bean is roasted, handled, and how fresh it is. What we do here at Higher Grounds is roast all of our coffees fresh, and we create a unique roast profile or recipe for every different coffee that we have, so that if you have a Mexican coffee as opposed to a Colombian coffee, those two beans will be roasted at different temperatures for different amounts of times with different air going through the roaster in order to find the unique and best flavor for that particular bean.